we have your attention, please? If you're in the Boy Scouts, you know what that means. Hand goes up, the mouth goes shut. I was at the, in 2010, I was at the National Boy Scout Jamboree. There were 44,000 Boy Scouts there, and leaders and adults. And we were at a big amphitheater in Fort A.P. Hill in Virginia. That where I was, Roman? A.P. Hill. 44,000 Boy Scouts out there. They sent out a Cub Scout. A Cub Scout went out there and put his hand up like that. 44,000 mouths went shut at that point. That's the way we do it. All right, go on in, have a seat. Here we go. This is the 4th of July fundraiser, and we're on Channel 5 cable TV. We're going to be on cable TV. We rerun that quite a bit. That's Coralville Channel 5 cable TV. Let's see what we've got going here. The theme tonight is the Coralville Drive-In Theater. Who here went to the Coralville Drive-In Theater? Raise your hand. Would you like to come up and tell me some stories? No, she said no. She won't come up and tell any stories. Now, if you grew up in Coralville, that's just the place to be. It was the place to go. The Coralville Drive-In Theater was built approximately, started 1952, 1953, and it went to about 1982, 1983, 1984. It was a great place. It was the entertainment in Coralville. It's what we had. The interesting thing is it was built way out of town, and where was the drive-in? Right where the Coralville Public Library is. That's where the drive-in theater was. And it was out of town, but the problem was the town grew out to it. And so it became sort of an albatross. It was right in town. And at the drive-in theater at 3 o'clock in the morning on the dusk to dawn shows, what did you do when the movie quit? What did you do at 3 in the morning? You honked your horn. So it upset the whole town, people honking their horn. Well, by the way, it later sold to some businessmen here, and then the city of Coralville bought part of that land. So that's where the drive-in theater was. And the drive-in theater was located on 5th Street, which was then US Highway 6. So it was way out of town. All right, so we've got the theme going of the drive-in theater. We've been here for 20 years, and we're going to get started. The silent auction ends at 6 o'clock sharp. We'll cut that off. We've got a lot of action here. Whenever you get to bid, we want you to raise your paddle, and we'll get going. Are you ready to go? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from West Branch, Iowa, out in the countryside, our auctioneer for this evening, Mr. Kyle Soka.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, can everybody hear me okay? All right, we've got a lot of baskets tonight. We're going to keep things moving. We're not going to sit here. We've in the years past, we've maybe begged a little more, but everybody here knows what we're doing. Everybody here knows why we're here. So we're not gonna sell why we're here. We're gonna sell you some baskets. Like Rex said, we're not here to save money. We're here to spend money so we can blow it up on the 4th of July. The more you spend tonight, the more booms on the 4th. That's right. Kind of the way it goes.
And it'd be legal fireworks too. All right, number one, Hawkeye Spirit. A large bag, has a magnetic closure, outer pockets, and all kinds of fun stuff. A suede tassel, 3 compartments on iridescent pole. Donated by Carmela's Creations, $40. That's a nice deal.
Right there, $25, $30, $30 now, $30 now, $25 now, $30, $30 now, $30 now, $30 on the Hawkeye bags right there, $30 now, $5, $35 now, $35 now, $5 now, $5 now, $35 now, $5 now, $5, $35 now, $5. Sold it, $30. Number 36, $30 to number 36.
So far, we've raised $30.
Yep.
All right. That's as close as I'll be. I sat in the back row at every math class at every level of education. Lemonade picnic, Dad's beverage, Leinenkugel summer shandy, some hard lemonade for Mom, and the kids get country time lemonade, and a big red, white, and blue tablecloth.
Right there, $40 now, $5, $45, $40 now, $5, now, $5, now, $5, now, $40 now, $5, $40 now, $5, now, $5, $40 now, $5, now, $5, $45 now, $50, $50 now, $50 now, $50 now, $50 now, $45 now, $50, $50 now, $50 now, $50 now, $50 now, $50. Here we go, $45 now, $50 now, $50. Sold it, $45. Right in front of you, number paddle. Number 17. Number 17.
Well, we have trouble. You know, the Windman name goes back a long time in Coralville. Sometimes they had some drop-offs on, Ronnie, you want to work with your group there? You want to work with them? All right. All right, basket number 3. Thank you so much. Berrylicious. So say here we've had this for many, many years, but Leonard says this could be the last go-around for his pie, all right? We don't like that, Leonard, but here's what we're going to do. Leonard's got a pie back there. It says it's a berry pie, and get this. Instead of taking it home tonight, he's going to, you tell him when you'd like it, and he'll bake it. He will bake it. Bring it to your house. The only problem is make sure you don't let Leonard stay over and drink all your beer and, and watch TV all night, something like that. Is that about right, Leonard? Where's Leonard at? All right. So we're going to sell this pie, a great pie by Mr. Leonard Greenwood, longtime Coralville businessman. Leonard? Every
year he brings one of these. Every year they just high demand, and he's going to bake it for you fresh when you need it. $100, $100 and a quarter, $110, $100 now 10, but now 10, 110, 10, 25, 125, but now 25, but 110, 125, 125, but now 25. You're in 110, 125, 125, but now 25, but 110 on a fresh pie. Delivered right to you. 110, 125, 125, but now 25, but now 110, 125, 125, 135 now, 135, 135 now, 50, 150 now, 60, 160, 160, but now 60, but now 60, 150 now, 60. Sold it for $150 to number 59. Leonard. 1, 2, 3. Would you like one for the same price, ma'am? He will do you one for the same price. $150. Sold 2 of them.
Yes!
So one for $150 to number 55, and then did you get the first number? All right.
Thank you, Dolores. Now remember now, Loris doesn't want half the pie, Leonard. She wants an official 2 pie right there. All right. Basket number 4, Uncork and Unwind, donated by the CBI Bank, which I call Roundabout Bank, right over here on Holiday Road. Complete sangria basket, fresh fruit, kung fu, and pear fu sangria, wine, and serving containers. Sounds like a good time. Thanks, Art Floss and your staff.
Right there on all the wine.
Sangria.
Right there. 100, 100 and a quarter, 1 quarter, 125, but now 100 now 10, 110, 110, 25, 125, but now 25, but 110, 125, 125, but now 35, 135 now 50, 150 now 60, 160, but now 60, 160 now 75, 175, 175, but now 75, but now 75 now 85 now 2, 200 now 2, but now 2, 185 now 2, but now 2, 210, 210 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, 200 now 10. Sold it $200.
What's Dave,
right beside Dave, you, number 46. Number 46.
Number what? 46?
Yeah.
Okay, Jacoby.
Just that easy. Number 5, Coffee Passion. Kickapoo Coffee, Roasters, Organic Jam Jar, Blend Coffee, High Ground T-shirt, wooden nickels for free coffee, donated by High Ground Coffee. They say we're $65.
Right there, $50 now 5, 55, $50 now 5, but now 5, but now 55 now 60, $60 now 6, but now 60, 55 now 60, $60 now 60 now 5, 65, but now 65 now 70, $70 now 7, but now 65, but now 70 now 7, but now here we go, 65 and 70, but now 70. Sold it $65, straight ahead to number 44.
Alrighty.
Number 44.
So we've got State Senator Robert Dvorsky in the back room. Hey, Bob. We've got Dave Jacoby, representative. Where's Dave? Dave's over at the bar. I thought I'm over at the bar, I think. And we've got some other people. We've got Coralville City Council. We'll get into that. Thank you all for coming. All right. 4 of the birds, my wife would tell me, from Ace Hardware. Niger seed, a bird feeder, just right for spring, Paula.
All right. Ready
Yes,
to go? Oh, okay. I was waiting for more.
Sorry.
That's the shortest he's ever talked. So,
Hey, buddy. I could go on for
on the
hours.
bird feeder right there, $30 now 5, 35, $30 now 5, 35 now 40, $40 now 40, but now 40 now 5, 45, but now 45, 50, $50 now 5, 55 now 60, $60 now 6, but now 60 now 5, 65 now 70, $70 now 7, but now 7, but now 70 now 5, 75, but now 80, $80 now 80, but now 80, but now 75, but now 80, here we go, 75, 80 now 5, now 5, $80 now 5, but now 5, sold at $80 to number 8, $80 to number 8.
Oh, look at here. It takes two people to haul this one around. Thank you, ladies. Mule Kick from Gregory Products. Moscow Mule makings, all that, including the copper mugs in there. 4 copper mugs, coasters, all kinds of Tito's vodka, and the flight paddles. You ever order a flight of beer? Me neither.
That looks like something I can put there, you know what?
Old Barry Bedford think this is from the fraternity. Remember what they did this down at the old frat house, Barry? That's what I thought. All right. That's what we've got. All kinds of big cocktail book there.
Copper mugs and all right there.
$200 estimate.
I'd say 200, 210, 200 now 10, 210 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now 200 now 10, 200 now 10, but now 10, 200 now 10, but now 10, but now 210, 25, 225, 210, 25, but now 25, but now 225, 225, but now 25, but now 25, but now 25, 210, 225, but now 25, here we go, 225, 35, 235, but now 35, but now 35, 235, but now 25, but now 35, but now 35. Sold at $225 to number 50, number 50.
Our staff wanted to put that into their car. We had to watch our staff. They wanted to unload that in their car. All right. Somebody will be happy, says Patty France. A green Langenberger basket with robin's eggs, plastic chapstick, and a Winnens chocolate gift card, and some Cold Stone Likert size cards. $75. Nice little card with the nice things in it. Little Langenberger. Langenberger. Langenbergers are from Iowa City. There's Longenberger. There you go. I'm sorry.
Next week is Easter. So we're ready to go here. Right here. $50, $60, $60 now, $50 now, $60, $60 now, $60 now, $60 now, $60 now, $75, $75 now, $75 now, $60, $75, $75 now, $75 now, $75, $85, $85 now, $85 now, $75, $85, $85 now, $85 now, $85 now, $75, $85, $75, $85 now, $85 now, $85. Here we go, $85 now, $85. Sold at $75 to number 22.
Thank you.
Number 22.
You got about 18 minutes if you're going to do the silent auction over here. Okay, number 9, the aquatic fun from the Coralville pool. Look at this. 2-hour splash party for up to 15 people. Includes admission on the reserve deck, some hot dogs and pizza and beach towels and water, goggles and screen. This would be a great thing if you have grandkids with a birthday party or something like that.
Yep.
$195.
I was going to see if there was no
$195 value.
Yep. All your party right there. 150, 160, 150 now, 60, 160, 160, 150, 60 now, 75, 175 now, 75, 75, 85, 185, 185 now, 200 now, 2. I'm over on the side here, 185, 200, 200 now, 2, but now 2, but now 2, 185 now, 2, but now 2, but now 2, but now 2. I'm over by the bar, 185 now, 2.
They draw with the basket.
Sold at $185 over in the corner, number 5. Number 5.
No, we're doing great.
5. 185? Yep, 185 for 5.
That's Italian, it says here. Number 10 from the Olive Garden. Look at all that stuff in there. That's Italian. Big basket with all kinds of stuff. Gift cards, kids' meals, and things like that. Coffee mugs from the Olive Garden.
Right there. Does it say the amount of the gift cards?
Pardon me?
Gift card amounts, anything? No?
No. I don't.
Okay. $50, 60, $50 now, $60, $50 now, 60, $60 now, $50 now, 60, $60 now, 60 now, 75, 75 now, 85, 85 but now, 85 but now, 85 but now, 75, 85, 85 but now, 85 but now, 85 but here we go, 75, 85 but now, 85.
Yeah.
Sold at $75 in the back to number 68. Number 68.
Italian night at the King's house. King's Ranch tonight, it's Italian. We've got a couple door prizes up here. We've got a couple of DVDs or CDs. I forget which one they are.
Make sure they've all got their tickets.
You have a little ticket, a piece of paper you signed in with, or you got
Yeah, they have a card.
your little cards. Anybody get those? Okay, you get two. How do we figure out who won?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, Leonard Greenwood. I don't get out much, as you can see. Move on, move on. And the lucky winner is Patty Wells. All right, and basket number 11, here's to you. Here's to you, Louis M. Martini crate, 3 bottles of Eastern Iowa wines, 2 wine glasses, koshers, cheese, crackers, chocolate, Iowa wine and beer guide from Jim and Jan Barnes. I saw the Barnes gang right back here. There's the Barnes gang. Hi, Jim and Jan, thank you. $80 value.
All right. Got 3 bottles of wine and the crate, and I'll tell you what, if you ever go decorating, if you ever watch those home garden shows, they'll hang these on the wall. And I mean, this is a neat little package. 100, 110, 100 now, $10, now 10, $100 now 10, 100 now 10, now 10, now 10, now $100 now 10, 100 now 10. 3 bottles of wine, or 110, 125, 110, 125, now 25, 110, 125, 35, 135, 50, 150, but now 50 now 60, 160, but now 60, but now 60, but now 60. Here we go. 150 now 60, but now 60, 160. Sold at $150 to number 41, number 41.
Thank you, Patty and Harry. Wow, number 12, Wyndham's Chocolate, red, white, and blue. Wyndham's Chocolate right down there in beautiful Riverview Square.
No, you're fine.
How'd that come out, Neil? Riverview Square. I said beautiful Riverview Square, just the way Neil wrote it up here. From Wyndham's Chocolate down there, delicious assortment of chocolate, nuts, and coffee. Looks like a $25 value.
40.
Right there, right there, 25, 30, $30 now 30 on the candies, $30 now 30, but now 25, but now 30, $30 now 30, but now 30, $30 now 30, but now 30 now 5, 35, I'm over here, ma'am, $30 now 5, 35, 35 now 40, 40 now 5, 45, but now 45, but now 5, but now 5, but now $40 now 5, here we go, 45, but now 45, now 50, 50 now 5, 55, $50 now 5, but now 5, but now 55, but now 5. Sold at $50 to number 15. Way over here, Patty. Number 15.
Thank you, Jan. Aha! Let's have some fun. This one says, I thought we were. We are having fun. First Trust and Savings Bank. This one would be one you'd get for your grandkids. This is one you would then send them to Grandma and Grandpa. Tambourines, cymbals, mariachis, clackers, noisemakers, a light-up bouncy ball. Buy this basket, send them to Grandma and Grandpa's house for the weekend. $75 value from the First Trust and Savings Bank.
Easter basket already right there. $50 now 5, 55, but now 50 now 5, but now 5, $50 now 5, but now 5, but now 5, but now $50 now 5, 55, but now 50 now 5, but now 5. $50 now 5, thought I saw it somewhere. $50 now 5, 55, but now 5, but now 5. All right, back her down. 25 now 30, 25, 30, $30 now 30, but now 30. On all the instruments and all right there. 25, 30 now 5, 35. I'm in the back. 25, 30, $30 now 30, but now 30, 30 now 5, 35, $30 now 5, but now 5, but now 5, but now $30 now 5. Sold it $30.
Thank you, sir.
68, 68.
Jane just holds up anybody's placards.
Yeah.
Tailgate fun.
Yep.
Look at here, comes Big Doug Y with this. Check this out. Vern and Judy Miller decided the winter was so slow they had to do something constructive. So they put this together. Is this tailgate knockout fun right here? All Hawkeye ready to go. That's your bags game board right there. 2 of them. Wow, wooden Iowa bag set. 2 boards fit together with the bags are inside. Vern and Judy Miller. Wow.
Got the handle, the carry handle on the side will fold up. Buckles up, fits right in your trunk. Right there, 100, 100 and quarter, 125, 125, 150, 150, but now 50, but now 50, 125, 150, 150, 175, 175 now 2, 200 now 2, 2 and a quarter, 225, but now 225, 250, 250, 275, 275 now 3, 300 now 3, but now 3, but now 3, but now 3, 275 now 3, 275 now 3, but now 3, but now 300, 300 now 3, but now 3, but now 300. Got it, 300, 3 and a quarter, 325, now 50, 350, 350, I'm over by the bar, 350, 350, but now 50, but now 350. Sold it, 325 to number, whoop. Can you hold that paddle up one more time? Number 65, number 65.
Wow, that was a good one. Good sale. Clifford, the big red dog from Skip and Pat Wells. Clifford goes to kindergarten. Clifford takes a trip. Clifford does everything. Clifford shows off fireworks, backpack, fire helmet, and of course, Clifford, the big red dog.
Right there, another Easter basket all ready to go. $40 now 5, 45, 45 now 50, $50 now 50, but now 50, but now 50, but now 45, now 50, 50 now 5, 55 now 60, $60 now 5, 65 now 70, $70 now 5, 75, but now 75, 80, $80 now 5, 85, but now 85, but now 85, 90, $90 now 5, 95 now 100, $100 now 5, 15, but now 5, but now 5, 105 now 10, 110, 115, 115 now 20, 120 now 5, 125, but now 25, but now 25, but now 25, 130, 130 now 5, 135, but now 35, but now 35, 135, 140, 140, 145, 145, but now 45, 150, now 155, 155, 155, but now 55. Sold at $150 to number 75. Right. Number 75.
That's an auction. That is an auction.
Thank you both.
Thank you, Donnie. Number 16, fun at the museum. This is fun right here. Family Day pass to the Iowa Children's Museum. Wiki sticks, rocket balloons, castle bubbles, all kinds of fun things for the Iowa. They say about a $75 event here.
Yep, we'll start her at 50, now 5, 55, 55, now 60, $60 now 6, but now 6, but now 6, but now 55, now 60, $60 now 6, but now 60, $60 now 50, 60 now 5, 65, $65. I'm over here at 60. I need 65, 65, but now 65. Got it, 65, now 70, now 5, 75, now 80, $80, sold it, 75 in the back. Sold it 75 to number 8. Number 8.
Good job. All right.
All right.
Brunch for 6. I didn't say for 2. I didn't say for 4. I said brunch for 6. Guess what? Mayor Emeritus Jim Fawcett, his lovely wife Carol, right over here. Every year they are kind enough to invite people into their house. And here's my motto. We've done this a couple times. It's their house, it's their food, it's their drink and their hospitality. All you have to do is buy it and show up, have a wonderful time. You can set the schedule. So I've been there, many of us have been there, done that. It's a great time. So Jim and Carol, thank you for that. Brunch for 6 people at the Fawcett House on 14th Avenue, right next to Northwest Junior.
All right, right there. 200, 2 and a quarter, 225, 50, 250, 275, now 3, 300, 3 and a quarter, 325, 50, 350, 375, 375 now 4, 400 now a quarter, 425 now 425, 450, 450, 475, 475, but now 75, 475, but now 75, 475, now 500, 500 now 5, 5 and a quarter, 525, but now 25, but now 525, 525, but now 25, but now 525, 500, 525. I could get you two going all night. 525. I have sold it in the back for $500.
Wow.
Number 77. Number 77.
Don't you hate it when somebody buys something for half price?
Yeah.
Gee whiz, I hate that. We've got, say, these movies are donated by Walmart. All the folks at Walmart, go draw a lucky number. My staff lady. We're going that way.
Next time this little guy.
We got.
You gonna draw a lucky number here or somebody's name? Stir him up.
John and Patty. All right.
Steve King, Jane
Steve
King. All right.
There you go.
Thank you. Basket number 18, shred it. Tallgrass Business Resources right down on the Coralville Strip. Swing line stack and shred cross-cut shredder. It's in the back there. USB Think Drive water bottle. $135 value right in the back there. It's a swing line stack and shred cross shredder.
All right, with the shredder in the bag and everything right here. 100, 110, 100 now 10, but now 10, 100 now 10, 110, 25, 125, but now 25, but now 110, 125, 125, 150, 150, 160, 175, 175, but now 75, 175, but now 175, 160, 175, 175, but now 75. Sold at $160 right in the front to number 61. Number 61.
I like that. Just that easy. Thank you, Randy. Hey, we're going to go to Lowe's and number 19, grill it up. Number 19, the big grill.
Yeah, the grill's
no
next,
need
Patty.
to push the grill over here. We can all see it. Lowe's Home Improvement donated this beautiful grill, charbroil gas grill, charbroil barbecue tools, and you get the big cover with it. This is no joke. This is the whole deal right here. And they say it's got a big value of $300 just for the grill.
Has all the tools and everything right there. We'll start it at 200, 210, 200 now 10, 210, 225, 235 now 50, 250, 260 now 75, 275 now 85 now 300, 300 now 3, but now 3, 285 now 300, 300 now 10, 310, 325, 325, but now 25, 325, 335, 335, 350, 350, but now 50, but now 50, 350, but now 50, but now 50, but now 50, but now 50, 350, 335 in the back, 350, 350 now 60, 360, now 75, 375, 85, 385 now 400, 400 now 4, but now 4, but now 400, 400 now 4, but now 4, but now 4, 400, here we go, 400 now 4, but now 4. Sold it in the back, number 385 to number 8, 385 to number 8.
Yeah, betcha. All right. Big barbecue tonight, maybe tomorrow night. Number 20, only in Iowa, Bachmeyer Carpet says. A bug soother. I don't know what that is, but...
it's anti...
Aha!
Keeps the mosquitoes away.
There
Works
you go.
well.
Bluebird coffee, Nick sticks, cured meats, hot sauce, Amana mustard, hot sauce, and more hot sauce, and Kelowna chocolates.
Right out there at Bachmeyer's, 50, 55, $50 now 5, but now 5, $50 now 5, but now 5, but now 5, but now $50 now 5, 55 now 60, $60 now 6, but now 6, but now 60, $60 now 6, but now here we go, 55 now 60, but now 60. Now 5, 65, now 70, I'm down front, 65, now 70, $70 now 70, 70 now 5, 75, but now 5, but now 75, 75 now 80, $80 now 80, but now 80, sold it $75 in the front to number 17, number 17.
All right. Say, somebody's going to go on vacation out to Colorado. Debbie Gregory Michener and her husband Dale at the Melody Lodge Cabins. They've had this here many times. People have bought this and had a great time. You can have a 2-bedroom cabin for 3 nights, or for 4 people, or 1 bedroom for a 4-week stay. For a 4-day stay for 3 persons. A cooler, a fishing pole, angler's tools, a fillet knife. Dale will probably take you fishing in the boat. Probably not a problem with that at all. It sounded like a really great time. This would be a wonderful weekend type of thing, 4-day thing for a couple of drive to Colorado.
Yep.
Where's Debbie? I saw Debbie here tonight. Where's Debbie? Way in the back.
Way in the back there. So 3 weeknights for up to 4 people in a 2-bedroom cabin, or 4 weeknights for 3 people in a 1-bedroom cabin. So you get your choice. You can let them know which one you want. Hopefully everybody took a look at this. This is an awesome thing right here. 400, 4 1/4, let's go. 400, 425, 425, but now 25, 400, 4 1/4, 425, but now 25, but now 25, but now 400, 425, 425, 450, 450, but now 50, but now 50, now 50, but now 425, 450, 450, but now 50, but now 50, but now 425, 450, 450, 475, now 500, now 5, now 5 1/4, 525, but now 25, but now 500, 5 1/4, 550, 550 now 575, 575 but now 75 but now 75 but now 500, 575, 550, 575, 575 now 600, now 600 now 1/4, 625 now 50, 650 but now 50 now 650, 675, 675 but now 75 but now 75. Here we go, 650, 675. Now 700, now 7, 675, 700 now 7 but now 7, 700. Sold at $675.
Hooray!
What's the number on that one? Number 50. Number 50. Thank you both.
Have a good time. Debbie will come down and see you.
She'll get you lined up.
In the back there. On number 22, under the stars. Under the stars. Handcrafted from reclaimed barn board and corrugated steel, sealed and suitable for indoor or outdoor. Take a look at that. Our little craftsman buddy, Mr. Larry Marshak, makes this in his shop. Where's Larry at? He's right back here. All right. Yep. Here's Larry. Wouldn't that look nice in your shop or your rec room or your home?
All right.
Hang it on the porch.
Outdoor porch.
Yes.
Here you go.
200, 2 1/4, 225, 225, but now 25, but now 200, 225, 225, but now 25, but now 200, 225. If you went and you tried to find one of these at one of those craft shows or anything, you'd be paying a lot more. I guarantee you. 200, 225, 225, but now 25, but now 200, 225, 225, but now. All right, we'll get a run at it. 100, 100 1/4, 125, 100, 100 1/4, but now 125, 150, 150, but now 50. And I'm over here, 125, 150, 175, 175 now 2, 200 now 2, but now 200, 2 1/4, 225, 225, 250, 250, but now 50, but now 50, now 50, but now 50, now 50, but now 225, 250, 225. 250, here we go, 225, 250. Sold at $225 to number 58.
All right.
Number 58.
Their house is going to look good. Say, we're going to go on Route 66. Terry and Larry Kading decided we should go on Route 66. This sounds kind of fun for the kids. Route 66 puzzle, pillowcases, A&W root beer, a root beer mug, 6 bottles of A&W root beer. When we were kids, we called it air and water. No, we didn't. $20 Netflix card and popcorn. This is a fun thing for the kids.
$50 now 5, 55, 55, 60, $60 now 55 now 60, 60 now 5, 65 now 70, 70 now 5, 75 now 80, 80 now 5, 85 now 90, 90 now 5, 95 now 100, 105, 15 but now 5, but now 5, but now 100 now 5, 105 now 10, 110, 115, 115 but now 15, but now 15, but now 15, 110, 115, 115 now 20, 120 but now 20 now 5, 125, 130, 130 now 5, 135 but now 35, but now 35 now 40, 140 but now 40, but now 40, 140, sold at $135 to number 16. Number 16.
We're doing just great. We're raising lots of money for the 4th of July fireworks. So we've got a bunch of committee members. There's committee members up here and down there. Thank them for putting this all together. Let's get them a big hand. They really worked hard on organizing all this stuff. Wow. All right, the Coralville Library, looks to me like, Coralville Public Library. This is going to explore STEAM. Now, you don't know what that is because you're from out in the country, but it's science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. It is the biggest thing going in education for kids, trust me. Activities for ages 8 and up, small programmable robot inside there, a clock, t-shirts, and all kinds of things. It's a $200 value. It's a really important thing for kids to get involved with.
200, 210, 200 now 10, but now 10, 200 now 10, 200 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now 200, 210, 100, 110. Another Easter basket all ready to go. I got 110, 120, now 30, 130, 130, now 40, 140, now 50, 150, now 50, but now 50, 150, now 60, 160, now 70, 170, but now 70, now 70, 160, now 70. I'm way over by the bar. 170, 180, 180, now 80, now 90, 190. But now 90 now 200, 200, 200, 200 now 2, but now 2. I'm over here 200, 210, 210 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now 210. Here we go. 200 now 10. Sold it $200 to number 9. Number 9.
All right.
And he is excited.
Wait till his dad takes that out of his paper route money. He won't be that excited anymore. All right, good job. Little Schamberger. All right, here we go. The Coralville Volunteer Fire Department, by the way, has decided that they're going to make this one of the big projects of the year. So, a pizza party at the Coralville Fire Station, station number 1 is down on 5th Street. Tour of the 4th of July fireworks grounds. You can go out there in the afternoon prior to the firing of the fireworks and see how they set them up out there with all the guys from maybe the Stumptown shooters. They don't come up, but the fire department handles all that. It's a really technical deal. We've got a carbon monoxide alarm, a smoke alarm, fire alarm, a home fire extinguisher, a battery-operated LED light string, fire helmet, hot tamales, fire safety info. This would be a fun one on the 4th of July itself. $150, they say it's worth more than that just to see the fire stations.
I would agree right there. 200, 210, 200 now 10, 200 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now 200, 210, 210 now 10, but now 10, 200 now 10, but now 10, 210, 210 now 10, but now 10, 10, 10 now 10, but now 210, 200 now 10. Folks, I think we'll get there, but we'll start to work a little. 100, 110, 110, 110, 120, 120, but now 20, 120 now 30, 130 now 40, 140, 140, but now 40 now 50, 150 now 60, 160 now 60 now 170, 170 now 80, 180, but now 80 now 80, 180, 170 now 80 now 80, 180, 180 now 90, 190, 190, but now 9, but now 9, but now 180 now 90. Here we go. 190 now 2, 200, 210, 210. 225, 220, now 30, 230, 230 now 40, 240, 240 now 50, 250 now 60, 260 now 70, 270, 270 now 80, 280, but now 280, 280 now 80, but now 280 now 290, 290, but now 300, 300 now 3, 300 now 10, 310 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now 300 now 10, 310. Sold it $300. To number 12, number 12.
Good job. Excellent. Thank you so much. All right, making memories from Kira May Photography. 1 hour photo session. You get this wonderful photograph she took of the Hayden Fry statue. That's just part of the deal. And you get a 1 hour photo session to get going on some photos, maybe for your wedding or for your kids or grandkids, whatever you want to do.
I'll tell you what, if you have not got a chance to see this print is awesome down there of the Hayden Fry statue. I guarantee you go down to the mall, you see all those pictures, and they're like $200. This one is well worth anything like that. We're going to start 100, 110, 110. You get the pictures, and then 1 hour of the photo shoot. 1 hour of the photo shoot. 100, 110. Graduation is coming. 100, 110, 110, 120, 120, but now 20, but now 110, now 20, 120, now 20, but now 110, 120, 120, now 30, 130, now 40, 140, now 50, 150, but now 50, now 50, now 60, 160, but now 60, but now 60, 160, 150, now 60, but now 60. I'm over here. 150, now 60, but now 60, 160. Sold it $150. To number 57. Number 57.
Uh-huh. All right. It says, all aboard with Rex BRANDSTATTER. That'd be me. All right, here's what we're going to do. Here's what I thought would be kind of fun. I hope somebody, $1? No, we're not taking $1 bid from you. I'm going to do a little tour. It says here for 6. We could do 8 or 10. I don't care. It's a tour for the little-known places and facts of Coralville. Now, you can all drive up and down the Coralville Strip and 5th Street, but I'll tell you the backstory on all kinds of neat places. You can see it over there, like, you know, the prohibition. I'm really not supposed to tell. I was sworn to secrecy by my grandpa, the old town marshal, never to tell, because he couldn't run them in. He didn't have the heart to run them in the 1920s. Well, I know where that place was. All kinds of neat things like that. The backstory, I'll show you the location of the loneliest lady in Coralville.
It's not my wife.
Lonely, yes, not my wife, for guys. Probably is my wife. Probably. I got all kinds of things like that. This is, it's going to be a lot of fun, and if you'll put up with me for my tour, we'll end up at Back Pocket Brewery, and you'll each get a half a piece of pizza and a root beer. So I don't know what it's worth. It's going to be kind of fun the first year, see what you think. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's not a lot of mileage. We'll start from the Johnson County Historical Society, and we'll go down to First Avenue. I'll show you lots and lots of things you don't know about the Iowa River Power Restaurant and that immediate area down there. Going to be a lot of fun. We'll end up at Coralville Boot Hill, I call it Coralville Cemetery. We'll see something called Forwards and Backwards. Now, I had a young lady, because she's my same age, called young lady. She came up before the auction night. She says, I grew up here in Coralville, and I don't know where all these things are. So it's a true story. These places are really there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I don't know what it's worth. I'd say it's worth, I went down 125. That's just for the privilege of being with me. So all the other stuff's probably worth, I don't know, $100 start with.
You may want to allot about 10 or 12 hours, maybe 2 days.
We'll do it whenever your group wants to do it.
I'll tell you what. I always listen to Rex on the radio every Wednesday. I'm not a senior, but I'll tell you what, it's interesting, it's fascinating. He gives a lot of good advice and a lot of history. And if you ever want to know anything about Coralville, here is the gentleman to do it. This would be well worth it. I think it's worth a lot more than 125. 200. Let's start her and go. 200, 225, 225, but now 25, 225, 250, 250, now 50, but now 50, but now 225, 250, 250, 275, now 300, now 300, now 3, but now 3, I'm over here, 275, now 3, 300, now 3, but now 3, but now 3, but now 300, 3 and a quarter, 325, 325, but now 25, but now 300, 325, 325, but now 25, I'm over here by the bar, 300, 325, 325, but now 25, but now 25, 325. Sold it $300 to number 5, to number 5.
So the Brandstatters all got here. They got here in 1850. So I've got all that stuff. We'll talk about all that kind of stuff like that. All right.
May want to bring a snack or 2 or 3.
And we'll go up to 10 people. Yeah, I don't care. Bring 8, 6, 8, 10 people. Whatever. She doesn't know. All right. Wine and design. Lux Interiors. 2 hours in home design advice. 2 hours in home design service and advice. That'd be cool. Wine taste for 4. A couple bottles of wine, and that's just like a good deal. 2 hours of home design. That's not cheap. That's a good deal.
That's.
Who needs interior home design? No. Raise your hand. Yeah, you're lying if your home hand isn't up. Get your hands up.
200, 210. 200 now, 10, but now 10, but now 200, 210. Wine tasting for 4. The interior decorating and all. 200, 210. 200 now, 10, but now 10, but now 10. 200 now, 10. 200 now, 10, but now 10. 210. 200 now, 10. We'll start her and go. 100, 110, 110. $100 now, 10. Haven't even paid for the wine yet. 110, 120, now 30. 130, now 40. 140, but now 40, but now 40. I'm over by the bar. 130, now 40. 140, but now 40, but now 40, but now 40. Here we go. 130 now 40. Sold at $130 to number 63.
All right.
Number 63.
All right. All right. Just that easy. A cozy night at home donated by the 808 Fifth Creek group. That's the Blaine Thomas and Randy Miller. Those are the 2 big buildings down on 5th Street down there. Remember where the gift shop was? Do you remember where C&D ice cream store was down there? See, those are things you could learn if you had gone and bought this thing with me, all right? A fuzzy gray throat, 2 bottles of Tassel Ridge wine, 2 stemless, I was going to say steamless, 2 stemless wine glasses, corkscrew, a nice little wine kit there from the guys at 808 on 5th. Estimated at $85.
All right there. $50 now 5, $55, $50 now 5, but now 5, but now 5. A lot of wine. the cute little carrying tray and all, glasses, everything. Just 50, now 5, 55, now 60, now 5, 65, now 70, $70 now 70, now 70, now 5, 75, 75, now 80, $80 now 80, but I'm in the back, 75, now 80, $80 now 80, but now 80, but now 80, here we go, $80 now 80, now 5, 85 now 90, $90 now 90, but now 85 now 90, $90 now 90, but now 90, $90, 90 now 5, 95, 95, but now 5, but now 95, 90 over here now 5, 95, sold it $90 to number 46, number 46.
All righty. Here comes Paula with the Viridian Credit Union called It's a Picnic. $30 value. It's got a cooler, a water bottle, a picnic basket, some koozies. Kind of fun little thing. A coin purse. There you go.
Water bottles and all right there. 10, 15. 15 would have been now 15, would have been now 10, 15. $15 now 15, would have been now 15, would have been now 15. $10 now 15. 10, 15 would have been now 15, now 20. $20 now 20, would have been now 20, would have been now 15, 20. Here we go. $15 now 20. Sold at $15 over here in the corner to number 13. Number 13.
All right. The silent auction. How much was that?
$15 for number 13.
Silent auction is closed. Silent auction is closed. They'll start doing all their calculations down there. All right. Time for a door prize. Door prize. Movie rentals donated by Walmart.
Emma can help. All local. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah.
And the winner is? Steve Varco. Stephen Cade Varco. There sits the Coralville fire chief. The lady who just won, her dad was the Iowa City fire chief. There you go. See there? There you go. Celebrate Iowa. We do that every day. Donated by West Bank. Homegrown in Iowa. Kelowna Chocolate, Cedar Rapids Whiskey Sauce Company, Wildwood Farms, Betty Jane Candies, Amanda Meat Shop, and Back Pocket. Wow. A little beer and a little
everything
food.
right there, all from
115.
Iowa, all local. 100, 110, 100 now 10, but now 10, but now $100 now 10, 110, but now 10, $100 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now $100 now 10, 110, 120, 120, but now 20, 120 now 30, 130, 130 now 40, 140, 140, but now 40 now 40, but 130 now 40, 140, but now 40. Here we go. 130 now 40. Sold it down front, $130 to number 62.
All right.
62.
Big party on Valley View tonight, boy, I'll tell you that. Tee it up, Brown Deer Golf Course, right here. Look out the window, that's where you'll be going. 2 dozen golf balls, 2 hats, 2 carts, 2 18-hole rounds of golf. So that's like 4 rounds of golf, a $200 value, and the basket, of course.
Right there, 200, 210, 200 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now 200, 210, 210, 225, 225, but now 25, but now 225, 210, 225, but now 25, now 35, 235, but now 35, 235, but now 35, but now 225, 35, 235, but now 35, but now 35, 235, now 50, 250, 250, now 50, now 60, 260, but now 60, but now 60, 260, 260, but now 60, but now 260. Here we go. 260, 275, 275, but now 75, 275. Sold at $260 in the back. 260 to number 40. Number 40.
All right, thank you so much. All right, let's go to the theater, I would say in my language. Coralville Center for the Performing Arts at the James L. Fawcett Theater, right there. In the James L. Fawcett Theater at the Coralville Center for Performing Arts. You and 15 of your friends, if you have that many, are invited to watch a DVD of your choice on the big screen. You get to take 15 friends and look at a movie, and you get soda water and candy. It says $400 value, up to 50, so 16 people go down there. You take the CD within reason, of course, and you get to... And that'll cut a lot of bids down. That's what I thought. That's just what I thought. Wow, this is kind of a neat deal. I like that.
Yep. Right there, Private theater and all right there. 300, 325, 310, 310, 325, 325 of now, 325, 310, 325, 325, 325, 335, 335 of now, 35 of now, 35, 335, 335 of now, 35 of now, 300, 335, 335 of now, 35 of now, 35 of now, 35, taking 16 people, private showing, awesome idea for a birthday or whatever. 325, I need 335, 335, and now 35, and now 35, here we go, 335, sold it $325 to number 65, number 65.
The mayor will review your movie choice. Speaking of the mayor of Coralville, ladies and gentlemen, His Honor, the mayor of the city of Coralville, Mr. John Lundell.
Thank you, Rex. Hey, what a great night we're having. What a great turnout. There's so many people to thank to make this happen. The 4thFest committee, city staff that's been really getting these baskets, the business community that have donated, been so generous with the donations. But thank all of you for coming out tonight. I want you to do me a favor. If this is the first time that you've attended the basket auction, raise your hand. Yep, there's quite a few. That's what I thought. There's quite a few newcomers, and that's what we wanted. You know, to get more new people here. Is what we hold up to our mouth. But anyhow, so the tradition that started long before I was mayor, Jim Fawcett and Carol, was to bring a mayor's cake here, and so I'm happy to continue that tradition. And tonight, I made this yesterday and frosted it. It's a peanut butter cake. So as long as you don't have a peanut allergy, it's a great. It has a cup and a half of peanut butter in between the frosting and the batter. It's got a cup and a half of peanut butter, and there are peanuts on top. And I think it ought to be delicious. The only thing I ask is bring the glass back when you get done, and I'll use it again next year. So see what you can do, Kyle.
All right, you can just drop the glass off at City Hall. That'll be fine. Don't throw it in his yard. He'd appreciate that. Every year, when I first started, we sold one. I think we resold it, and we resold it. It was kind of a good deal. We're going to sell this once tonight. You're going to buy it. I'm going to tell you what. There's a little bit of an ego thing when you get the mayor's cake, and this one, he outdid himself this year. He really did, and he did make it because his wife's off, so we know he made it. Right there. 200, 225, 225 of now 200, 225, 225 of now 200, 225, 225 of now 25 of now 200, 225, 225 of now 25 of now 200, 210, 200 now 10 of now 10 of now 210, 225, 225, 225, 235, 235 of now 35, 235 of now 35 of now 225, 235. I'm down front here. 235, 235 of now 35 of now 225, 235, 235 of now 35 of now 35. Here we go. 235 of now 35, 235. Sold it $225 to number 21. Number 21.
Thank you so much, Dirk. Get this, a day at the old ballpark. This is no schlubby deal here. City Attorneys Don Deal and Kevin Olson. 2 games to see the Pittsburgh Pirates at St. Louis Cardinals game. 2 tickets to the pregame, 2 tickets to the game, 2 Cardinals shirts, and 2 Cardinals glasses. $450 value. So if you're going to go to St. Louis or Pittsburgh, you got tickets and everything right here. We got them.
June 25th.
We've got them.
June 25th.
June 25. June 25.
June 25th. 2 tickets right there.
What day of the week is it?
Yeah, shirts and everything right there. Right there. 200, 225, 2 tickets to the Cardinals and Pirates. 200, 225, 250, 250, but now 50, but now 50, 250, 250, but now 50, but now 50, 250, now 50, 225, 250, 250, but now 50, now 225, 235, 235, but now 35, 250.
It's a Sunday afternoon.
Sunday afternoon game. 235, 250, 250, but now 50, but now 50, 250, 235, 250. Here we go. 250, but now 50. I'm in the front. 250, 235, 50, but now 50, but now 50. Sold at $235 to number 32.
All
number
right,
32.
All right. Think what those would have gone for if the Dodgers would have been in town. 3 times that. All right. Fun, food, and relax on the farm. Fun, food, and relax on the farm. Donated to Bob and Lynn Snyder. Dinner and drinks for 8 at the farm. Bob will do chicken on the grill with all kinds of other food. Root beer and soda or something like that. Hay rack ride. Relax by the campfire in the pond. And the old Iowa countryside for a big picnic just west of town, out south of Cosgrove.
8 people, folks. 8 people right there. 200, 210, 200 now 10, 210, 200 now 10, now 10, now 200, 210, 210 now 10, now 10, now 10, now 200, 210, 210, 225, 225, 235, 235 now 35, 235, 235, 250, 250, 260, 260 now 60, 260, 275, 275, 285, 285 now 85, now 85, 285 now 3, 300 now 3, but now 3, 310, 300 now 10, now 10, now 10, now 300, 310, 325, 325, 350, 350, 350, but now 50, but now 50, 325, 350, 350 now 50, here we go, 350, but now 50, 350 just in time, 360, 360, 375, 375, 385, now 4, 400 now 4, 400, 400, 410, 425, 425, but now 25, 425, 410, 425. Sold at $410 to number 3. Number 3.
On the back of the card it says mosquitoes. Alexa Meat Market from Hills Bank. Alexa Meats Hills Bank, not Alexa Meat Market, for God's sake. I haven't had a drop either. Alexa Meets Hills Bank. Movie night. Amazon Echo with Alexa. Amazon Fire TV stick with Alexa. Voice remote. Popcorn and candy. Keyword Echo with Alexa in there from Hills Bank and Trust.
All right, this is one of those you talk to her and she talks back, does you everything you need. Right there from Hills Bank, 200, 210, 200 now 10, now 10, 210, 200 now 10. And if you've been thinking about buying one of these, tonight's the night to get it.
Good.
Let's spend her here, 210, 225, 225,
Yep.
235, 235, now 50, 250,
Yep.
250, now 60, 260, 260, but now 60. I'm right here at 250. I need 260, 260, 275, 275, but now 75, 260, 275, 275, but now 75, but now 75, 260, 275, now 285, 285, 285, but now 85, 285. Sold at $275.
All right.
To number 46. Number 46 for $275.
That gonna work? You bet that's gonna work. All righty. Here's to you. Here's to you. Back Pocket Brewing. Coralville's a lovely, great brewery down there. 6-pack of Wooden Nickel, 6-pack of Wake Up Iowa, a beer mug, a bottle opener, T-shirts, and a certificate for a pizza party for 10. A good old Back Pocket Brewery says $220 value, plus the basket, of course.
So you feed 10 at the beer, plus beer and the pizza party, plus the beer that's here tonight. 200, 210, 200 now 10, but now 10, for 10 people, 200, 210, 210, 220, 220 now 20, but now 20, 210 now 20, 220 now 30, 230 now 40, 240, 240, but now 40, now 40 now 50, 250, 250 now 60, 260 now 60, but now 60, 260, 250 now 60, 260, but now 60, 260, 270, 270 now 80, 280, 280, but now 80, 280, 290, 290 now 3, 300 now 3, 310, 310, 320, 320, but now 20, 320, 320 now 30, 330, 330, but now 30 now 330, 340, 340, but now 40 now 40 now 50, 350, 350, but now 50, but now 350, 350 now 50, here we go, 350 now 50, 360, 360, but now 60, 360, but now 60, but now 60, 360 now 70, 370, 370 now 70, but now 70 now 70, but now 370, 370. Sold at $360
right.
in the back to number 40. Number 40. Thank you both.
Fun at the old brewery instead of the old ballpark. That's what I call it. All right, good job. Executive meeting package. This was the big one right here. A Radisson Hotel and Conference Center, which was originally built as what? The Radisson, which was originally built in 1970 as the Ironman Inn, which was a member of what chain? The Hilton. It was the smallest town in the country to have a Hilton Hotel, Coralville, Iowa. There you go. Free stuff right off the top of my head. Meeting space for 25. The tables and chairs at lunch, the morning breaks with the beverages and snacks. Wi-Fi, parking. You know, this would be a good place to have a conference type of thing. That's what this is for. Or a big party, for God's sake.
We got a lot of business owners here, a lot of small business owners. If you are thinking here in the next year or so to have some kind of a sales presentation or a meeting or bring in some of your vendors or your clients, this would be something for you to take advantage of. I think this is the first time we've ever had something like this, so you know, we are glad that they are donating this, so let's make it work for them. 500, 525, 500, 525. You get the whole meeting space and all the snacks and everything. Free 500, 525, 525 at now 25, 500, 525, 525 at now 25 at now 500, 525, 525 at now 25 at now 25. We'll back her down a little bit. We'll get a run at it. 200, 2 1/4. 225, 225 at now 25, 225, 225 at now 25 at now 25 at now 200, 225, 225 at now 25 at now 25, 225. Folks, here's what we're going to do.
Where's that one I just?
I think what we'll do is we're going to hold off on this one,
Yeah.
just because this is kind of a unique thing.
Yep.
And we'll let if anybody is, I'll tell you what, we're going to just hold off. If anybody is interested or knows anybody that's interested, have them talk to the city staff down here. I'd rather do them right and do us right than try and lowball something.
Yeah, and that is meeting space for 25, tables and chairs and lunch. So it really is for like a conference or a business meeting like that. Thank you for trying to get us started.
And if you are interested, go ahead and talk to them. I don't want to sell it for less than it's worth.
Good idea. All right, number 40, Relax, donated by the Gary Watts Group. 60 minutes of relaxation with a massage at Massage Heights right down in the Iowa River Landing. It's $50 value. Take an hour.
Hey, now this we will sell. $50 now 60, $50 now 60, $50 now 5, 55. Mother's Day's coming. 55 now 60, 60 now 5, 65, 65 now 70, $70 now 5, 75, 75 now 80, $80 now 80 now 80, 80 now 80. I'm right here. 75. I need 80. $80, 80 now 5, 85, 85. We're both out. 85 now 90, 90 now 5, 95 but now 95 but now 5, 95, 95 and 100, $100 now 100 but now 100 now 5, 105, 15 but now 5 but now 5 but now $100 now 5, 105. Sold at $100 in the back to number 43. Number 43.
All right, I like that. The 4th of July Party Tub, sponsored by Lencey's Funeral Cremation. Items from Cedar Rapids Whiskey Sauce, Amana Meat Shop, Back Pocket, New Belgium, Molly and Drew, and Famous Dave's. Sounds like it's got the fixes of a really good start on a barbecue, doesn't it?
I was going to say right there, 100, 125, 125, 100, 110, 110, but now 10, but now 10, 110, 25, 125, but now 25, but now 110, 120, 120 now 30, 130 now 40, 140 now 40, but now 140, 140 now 50, 150, 150, but now 50, but now 50, but now 140, 150, 150, but now 50, and here we go, 150 now 50, you're in, 140 now 50. I sold it way in the back to number $140 to number 78.
All right.
Number 78.
Well, we're going to go to Coral Ridge. By the way, I was out there this morning. There's a huge, as you know, a huge addition going on to Coral Ridge. It is a huge addition, by the way. All right, fun at Coral Ridge. Get this. You'll know what this is. Kyle, you and I know what this is. A Dooney and Burke purse and wallet set.
I have at least 2 or 3 of them.
That's right. Whatever that... Now, stay with me. A Dooney and Burke purse and wallet set, 3 Coral Ridge Ice Arena passes, 10 carousel passes, 2 $10 mall cards, value of $440.
Nice.
That must be the deal. The Dooney and Burke purse and wallet set.
Yes, we have been advised this is a very, very nice purse. So husbands, Mother's Day's coming.
Hey, men. How about men use them?
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, right there.
Door prize.
The
Grab
gift
that kid
certificates,
right
the carousel rides and everything, right there. 300, 310, 300 now, 10, but now 10, 300 now, 10, 310 now, 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now 300, 310, 300 now, 10, but now 10, 300, 310, 310, 210, 200, 210, 210 now, 10, but now 10, 210, 220, 220 now 30, 230 now 40, 240, 240 now 40. I'm right down here. 230 now 40. You're both out in the back. 240 now 50, 250, 250 now 60, 260, 260 but now 60, 260, 250 now 60, 260 now 60 but now 250, 260, 260, 270, 270 but now 70, 260 over here now 70, 270 but now 70 now 70 but now 270, 260 now 70. Sold at $260 to number 66.
All right.
Number 66.
All right. Number 43 says her man's best friend from Tyson's, a dog bed and some other dog stuff. But it says no dog.
No dog.
No dog. We got everything but the dog, but you can go down to our local shelter. They've got all kinds of animals down there. That'd be a neat idea.
Yes.
If you buy this, you can also get a dog down at the animals. That'd be a great deal.
Yep.
$175 value.
And wise Father's Day is coming for those husbands that sometimes get sent to the couch. Right there.
Look at rainbow tennis balls. How fun is that? Dog park.
Dog park and everything. 125, 100, 125, 125, 110, 110, but now 10, but now 10, but $100 now 10, $100 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, but $100 now 10, 110 now 10, but now 10, but 100, 110, 110, 100 now 10, $50 now 5, 55 now 60, $60 now 60 now 5, 65, 65 now 70, $70 now 70 now 70 now 5, 75 now 80, $80 now 80, but now 80 now 5, 85 but now 5, but now 5, but now 85, but now 5, 85 now 90, $90 now 5, 95 over here, $90 now 5, 95 but now 5, but now 95, 95 now 100, $100 now 100 now 105, 15 but now 5, but now 5, 105 now 10, 110 but now 10, but now 10, but now 10, 110, 110. Sold at $105 to number 75.
Hey,
Number 75.
kids! Hey, kids! They're getting a dog. They're getting a dog. All right. Got to get another one, Donnie. Another dog. They're getting another dog. Thank you. Keely Porter just won a couple of CDs from Walmart. See, 3 things here tonight. Number 44. Hello, gorgeous. And I know you weren't talking to me again. Sorry about that. 2 Rivers Bank, a framed mirror, 4 silver and gold painted wine glasses, gray and white ECOT pitcher, and some bling and pewter gray box from 2 Rivers Bank.
Right there, $50 now 60, $60, $60 now 60, but now 50 now 5, 55 now 60, $60 now 60, but now 60, 55 and 60, $60 now 60, but now 60, but now 60 now 5, 65, 65 but now 65, but now 65 now 70, $70 now 70, but now 70, $70, 65 now 70, $70 now 70, but now 65 now 70. Sold at $65 to number 15. Number 15.
All right, this one's hard. This is going to be tough for me. It's a classic carrier bar, Carmelis Creations. The bidder gets a choice of the black one, the white one, or the red one. At $40 each, $40 each is what the value of it is. What?
Hold on. Is there more?
You get that first? You get
This one
everything
sells
you see?
first?
You get the whole shoot match.
Okay, so we are selling this one first.
No, that's later. The choice is later. Isn't it?
I had choice on both, but nope, that's fine. So we're going to sell, no, we'll sell this all together. This goes right now all together. Right there,
Sorry.
right there, 100, 110, 110 on the bags, $100 now 10, 20, 120, 110, 20, 120, but now 20, now 20, but 120, 110 now 20, but now 20, 110, 120, 120 now 20, but now 120, 120, but now 20, now 20, but 120 now 30, 130, but now 30 now 40, 140, but now 40, 140 now 40, but now 40 now 40, but now 40. Here we go, 130 now 40. Sold at $130.
All right. Amen. You know, in the business, you learn not to throw people under the bus. What?
What number, Rachel?
Oh, it's Rachel?
Yeah. 36.
You learn in
36.
business never to throw the little people under the bus, but we're going to. That last faux pas was because of bookkeeping back here, not us.
Yes.
There you go. They're under the bus. They're under the bus right over here. Family yard fun. Midwest One Bank Yardsy game. Bubble wand, sidewalk chart. Oh, this has got kids having fun on a good old hot summer day right here. Yardsy game, bubble wand, sidewalk chalk, huge kite, and some water guns. Wow.
Easter basket coming up right here. 50, 55, 55, 60, $60, 55, now 60, 65, now 70, $70, $70 now 70, but now 60, 70 now 5, 75 now 80, $80 now 80, but now 80 now 80 now 5, 85 now 90, $90 now 90, but now 90, 85 now 90 now 5, 95 and 100, $100 now 100 now 5, 105 but now 5 but now 5, 105 now 10, 110 now 10 but now 10, 110 but now 10 but now 10 but now 10, 105 way in the back now 10, 110, 110, 110, 115, 115, 115, but now 15, 115, 120, 120, 120 now 25, 125, but now 25, now 30, 130, but now 30, 130, now 5, 135, now 40, 140, but now 40, 140, sold at $135 in the back to number 7. Number 7.
All righty. Well, you thought maybe wellness packages. Kyle and I are sponsoring a wellness package, aren't we? We're going to sponsor this. Body Moves, it's from the Body Moves and Wellness Center. Includes 6 fitness classes. You can choose Zumba, yoga, Nia, body sculpt, Pilates, something else. Mat, a finger, labyrinth, accelerator. You can get anything you want at this wellness center. Body Moves, that's us. Body Moves and Fitness Center, $185. If you want to get in shape like us, go to Body Moves and Wellness Center.
There you go. There you go. Right there. 150, 160. Yoga classes and all. 6 classes right there. Anything you want on there. Zumba, yoga, whatever. 160, 160, 160, but now 60, 160. If you've been wanting to try it, here's your chance. No serious commitment. 160. 160, 150, 160, 160, but now 60, 160, 160, but now 60, 160, $100 now 10, 110, $100 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now 10, $100 now 10, $100 now 10, but now 10, but now 10. 6 classes, folks. It's almost a $200 value. We're about half price. $100, 110. 110, but now 10. All right, we'll start her. We'll go. $50 now 5. 55 now 60. $60 now 60, but now 55, but now 60. $60 now 60, but now 60, but now 60, but now 60. 55 and 60. $60 now 60. Sold at $55. Number 24.
God, I thought my wife bought that. I was going to give it to me for my birthday. Thank God he didn't bid on it. Okay, well, who did we get that figured out for Leonard? Who bought Leonard's pie? Anybody have Leonard? Who bought Leonard's pie back here? Do you have the carrier? We want to make sure we know where the carrier, the pie plate thing is. Do you have that with you back there, Jen?
Yep. No.
Okay.
We know who bought. We just need to make sure we get the carrier back.
Yeah.
So he can get the pie to you.
Dolores bought another pie. Did you buy another pie? No. We're just trying to find who has the pie carrier.
Yeah, the carrier.
Who has that?
The pie-shaped carrier.
What's called a pie pan thing.
Oh, it's right back here.
We found it.
We found it. Was there a reward?
You know, I'm going to the brewery right after this, right down here. We've got a little piece of Italy by CSS Consulting and Dale Rumor. 3 artisans pastas, sauces, olive oil, pasta, Parmesan cheese, all kinds of neat things in there. A wine glass, Italian cookbook, a wine basket, $120 value. Kind of a little fun Italian item.
Yeah. 50, 60, $60, 50 now 60, $60 now 70 now 80, $80 now 80, but now 80, $70 now 80, $80 now 80, but now 80, but now $70 now 80, $80 now 80, but now 80, but now 80, 80 now 90, $90 now 100, $100 now 10, 110, 20, 120, but now 20, 120, 120, but now 20. Here we go. 110 now 20. Sold at $110.
Good job. I like that. All right.
Number 50,
Thank
number
you
50.
so much. Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, right here it says smile. It says Out of focus photography. When I was a kid, we had one of these cameras. My mom would take the pictures. You remember these?
Okay.
Session maybe?
She
Yeah.
used to cut everybody's head off in all our family photos. Everybody's head got cut off.
This is a new
Out of focus photography. Let the creative eye of out of focus photography studio capture your creativity, personality, or your special moment. That might be a family thing, or a summer photo of the family, or a high school thing maybe.
She's a first-time donor.
First time donor. Thank you so
Brand
much.
new to the auction. Here's a photo session. You got, senior pictures for next year. You've got family pictures and everything with summer coming up. So good time to get in here and get something bought. Right there. 200, 210, 200 now 10, 210, 200 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now 10.
Online, her pictures look nice.
And I'll tell you what, if you've booked a photo session lately, we're not high. Trust me. 200, 210, 200 now 10, but now 10, 210, 200 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now 10, 210, 200 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, 100, 110, 110. Grandparents, this is a great idea for your grandkids for their senior photos. Help them out a little. 100, 110, engagement pictures, whatever. $100, 110, 110, but now 10, 110, 20, 120, but now 20, 120, 120, but now 20, now 20, but now 20. Money's down, we're going. 120, but now 20, but now 20, 120, 120. Sold at $110 in the back.
All right.
Number 90.
Look at that. Look at that. Dr. Seuss.
Hey folks, let me just jump in here. I do a lot of these every year for different organizations. If you go to somebody or you try their stuff, and I'll tell you what, praise them up a little bit. It takes a lot of businesses in this community to donate to these things. So whether you're getting good service or good wine or good, whatever, please talk them up to your friends. We need the businesses to support this. We need you to bid, but we need the businesses to donate.
Very well said. Thank you so much. Dr. Seuss here from Skip and Pat Wells. 4 books. Sneetches, I think I saw it on Mulberry Street. Marvin K. Mooney, Will You, and Thidwick. 4 stuffed animals to match each book. Dr. Seuss, looks like a fun time for the kids.
Easter basket, another Easter basket right there. $50, $60, $60 now, $60 now, $70, $70 now, $80, $80 now, $80 now, $80, but now $70 now, $80, $80 now, $80, but now $80, $80 now, $90, $90 now, $100, $90, $100 now, $100, but now $100, but now $100, $90 now, $100, $100 now, $10, $110, but now $10, $110, but now $10, $110, $20, $120 now, $30, $130 now, $40 now, $50, $150 now, $60, $160 now, $70, $170 now, $80 now, $90, $190, but now 90, now 200, 200 now 10, 200 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, 200 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, 200 now 10. Sold at $200 to number 41, 41 for 200.
Now, I want to remind you tonight, if you do not get a basket, maybe you came here, you didn't even want to buy a basket, but you'd like to partake and help the 4th of July, the bookkeeping department is back there. They'll gladly, if you wanted to write a check for $25, $50, $100, that'd be great. That's what the spirit of this thing is all about, by the way. Thank you so much. So just go back there at any time and write them a check for however you feel comfortable with. All right, original artwork by Diana, our friend Diana Braden, Alcohol Ink Reproduction. Some specialty painting she either purchased or she does, I'm not sure which. Very nice. It says $150 value. We'll just see what happens here.
100, 110, 100 now 10, $100 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now $100 now 10, 100 now 10, $100 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, $50 now 60, $50 now 60, but now 60, $60 now 60, but now 60 now 70, $70 now 70, but now 70, $60 now 70, $70 now 70, but now 70, $70 now 70, now 70, but now 70, now 80, $80 now 80, but now 80, $80 now 80, but now 80, but now 80, $80 now 80, but now $70 now 80. Here we go. $80 now 80, but now 80. Sold at $70 way in the back to number 67. Number 67.
All righty. Tune their house up a little bit.
Yes.
Fido's Food by Woofables. Handmade dog biscuits made with natural healthy ingredients. $25. Whole bunch of Woofables right here.
Right there. 10, 15, 15, 20, $20 now to 30, 25, 25, $20 now 5, 25, 30, $30 now 5, 35 now 35 now 35 now 40, $40 now 5, 45 now 45 now 50, $50 now 5, 55 now 60, $60 now 60 now 55 now 60, 60 now 5, 65 now 70, $70 now 70, $70 now 70 now 70 now 70 now 5, 75 now 75 now 80, $80 now 80 now 80 now 80 now 80, 75 now 80, $80. Sold it $75 to number 21.
Good job.
Number 21.
I thought the Petersons would have bought that dog thing. They got the dog bed. They're going to get a new dog. I thought that all those cookies would have worked.
Okay.
All right. Donated by the Watts Group. It's got a bunch of Z's, which makes me sleeping. Looks like a free night stay down at the Homewood Suites, one of our fine hotels right here in Coralville.
Yep.
Down to the Riverland, the IRL. Free night stay at the Homewood Suites.
Right there, 100, 110, 110, 100 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now 10, 110, 110, now 20, 120, 120, but now 20, but now 20, 110 now 20, 120, but now 20, but now 20. Here we go, 110, 20. Sold it $110.
You
She finally got something. 37, number 37.
Congratulations. Have fun. It's time for homemade ice cream donated by Jane and Steve King. Ice cream freezer. Electric, that is. Electric ice cream. I hope it isn't. Electric ice cream freezer, I think. I've done both. Some bowls and some ice cream fixings and a starter packet. Good old homemade country ice cream. That's fun stuff. That's really good.
$50 now 60, $60 now 60, but now 60 now 70, $70 now 70, but now 70, $70 now 80, $80 now 90, $90 now 9, but now 9, but now 90, $90 now 9, but now $80 now 90 now 100, $100 now 10, 110, but now 10, but now 10, but now $100 now 10, 110, but now 10, but now 10. Here we go, $100 now 10. Sold it $100 to number 16. Number 16.
How many of you made homemade ice cream and cranked it? And you cranked it. There you go. That's right. My buddy's neighbor next door, the dad never did crank. All he did was put the salt in. It was us kids that crank. We never figured out how dumb we were for showing up for ice cream. Good eats at Vesta, for God's sakes. We're going to Vesta. Bottle of wine and Vesta jersey and dinner for 4 at Vesta. $300 value. Bottle of wine, a Vesta jersey, and dinner for 4 at Vesta.
Vesta right there. Bottle of wine and dinner for 4. 200, 210, 200 now 10, but now 10, 210, 25, 225, but now 25, but now 25, but now 210, 225, 225, but now 225, 235, 235, 250, 250, but now 50 now 60, 260 now 75, 275, 85, 285 now 3, 300 now 3, but now 3, but now 3, now 310, 310 now 10, now 325, 325, but now 25, 310, 325, but now 25 on by the bar, 325, 310, 325, but now 25. Sold it $310 to number 18. Number 18.
You got it. You got it.
18. Kelly.
Our latest drawing from Walmart for a bunch of CDs, Mr. Jim Sleester. Right up here, buddy, whenever you want to come up. This one says, woohoo, 3 special choices. The Bright Fashion Statement by Carmela's Creation. $40. I think this is the one.
Yes. We are selling these choice. You can take that set or this set. We will sell you choice. Highest bidder gets first choice of either one. Right there. 100, 110, 110, 20, 120, 110 now 20, 120, but now 20 now 20, but now 110, 20, 120, but now 20, 110 now 20, but now 20, but now 20, but 110, 20, 120, but now 20, now 110, 120, 120. Sold at $110, 36. Which one would you like?
You know that choicing, that's exactly the way I explained it, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got the other one? We'll resell this one, then you're going to get just this one.
This is a big one and it's got pockets in it.
Yep. This is the one without the hole in the bottom.
Won't fit into it won't fit into Kinnick Stadium. It will not fit into Kinnick Stadium.
Fit, no. 50, 60, $60, $60 now, $60 now, $60, $60, $60 now, $70, $70 now, $70 now, $60 now, $70, $70 now, $70 now, $70, $70 now, $70 now, $70 now, $70. Here we go, $60 now, $70. Sold it $60 to number 2. Number 2.
Oh boy, we got a fun hurdle. Check this out. You want to bring that flag thing over there, or you want to leave it there? Can you see that?
Barry.
By Larry Marshak. That happens to be Dee's husband, by the way. Handcrafted flag from reclaimed barn board. It's 22.5 by 32. It's sealed and suitable for inside or outside. Just for fun. It just wouldn't buy it if you saw it at one of these stores, but it says $250. That's a deal. You painted it. You're all right. There you go. This is a handmade thing from right here in our friends in Johnson County, Larry and Dee Marshak.
Right there, 200, 210, 210, 200 now, 10, now 10, 200 now, 10, 200 now, 10, now 10, now 10, now 200, 210, 200 now, 10, now 10, now 10, 210, 200 now, 10, now 10. Folks, this is all handmade.
Yep,
I got 210, 220, 210, 220. We're going 220 now, 30, 230, 230, but now 30, but now 30, but now 220, 230, 230, but now 30. I'm over here, 230, 230, but now 30, but now 30, but now 220, 230, 230 now, 30, but now 30, now 30. Here we go, 230, but now 30, but now 230. Sold it $220 to number 5.
Good job.
Number 5.
Thank you, Bonnie. Hey, number 58, we're getting there. We've got 13 left. Night on the town down here at the Radisson Hotel. A night on the town, overnight accommodation at the Radisson here in Coralville. Dinner for 2 at 12:01. Really nice restaurant at 12:01. A bottle of Canyon Road Cabernet Sauvignon. That's that close. 2 wine glasses. Ghirardelli, a dark chocolate, mint squares. It's a night at the hotel with dinner for 2 is what it is. $200 value.
Right there. Right there, 200, 210, date night, 200, 210, Mother's Day again, folks, coming up, Father's Day, 200, 210, 210, 200 now, 10, but now 10, 210, 200 now, 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now 200, 210, 210 now, 10, but now 10, 210, 220, 220 now, 20, but now 220, 220 now, 20, but now 20 now, 20, money's down, 220, 220, but now 20, but now 20, but now 220, 230, 230, 230 now, 30 now, 30, 230, 240, 240, 240, but now 40, 240 now, 40, but now 40, 240, 100 now, 240, 240, 230, 240, here we go, 230, 240, sold it $230.
Good
Terry
job.
Kading right there. What's
Good
your
job.
number, Terry? Number 4, number 4.
Good job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, this next one is from ServPro. It says, like it never happened, our buddy Brian Meyer at ServPro. Get this, have yourself a big party for after an Iowa football game and then have ServPro come in and clean up the house. Just like in college, unfortunately. $100 gift card for ServPro cleaning, carpet cleaning, and a box of snacks. $150 value.
100, 110, 110, 120, 120, but now 20, but now 20, 110, 20, 120, but now 20, but now 20, 110, 120, 120, but now 20, now 20, here we go, 110, 120, but now 20, 120. Sold at $110 to number
all right.
33, number 33.
All right. Coffee with a copper, it says. Coffee with a cop. Is that what that says? 64 gigabyte, that's exactly what it says. The Coralville Police Department. A 64 gigabyte Wi-Fi pad. Beats by Dre. $15 Starbucks card. 1 bag of Kickapoo coffee. A couple bags of Caribou coffee. And all kinds of things like that from the Coralville Police in a luggage basket. Our friends at the Police Department.
64 gig Wi-Fi pad. And then the headphones, the Beats by the Dre.
Is that what that is? Headphones?
Headphones, yep.
Oh, I know. All right.
Yep. Right there. 300, 310, 310, 300 now 10, but now 10, 300 now 10, 310, 325, 325, but now 25, but now 25,
Yep.
325, 335, 335, 350, 350, but now 50, I'm in the front, 350, 350 now 50, but now 50, 325, 350, 350, 360, 360, 375, 375, 375, 385, 385 now 4, 400 now 10, 410 now 25, 425, but now 435, 435, 435, 450, 450, 460, 460, 475, 475 and now 75 and now 75, 475, 485, 485 now 5, 500 now 10, 510 now 10 and now 10, 510, 510 now 10 and now 10, 510, 525, 525 and now 25 and now 25, 535, 535, 550, 550 but now 50 now 50 but now 50 now 50 but now 550, 560, 560 now 75, 575 but now 75, 575 but now 575, 585, 585 but now 585 but now 585. Here we go. 575.85. Sold at $575 in the back to number 75. 75.
Aha.
Thank you both.
Boy, Dad made some points on that deal, I'll tell you that. Good job, Don.
As I always said, the second most important person at the auction is the second bidder.
There you go.
We appreciate everybody bidding tonight.
Yeah. Hey, we're having a great time. We're really doing well tonight. This is a big deal. Remember now, you're going to get to see the fruits of your labor on the 4th of July down at City Park. The University of Iowa Community Credit Union, or in the real estate business, as we call them, UICCU, a Samsung sound bar system with a canvas cart. Wow, for God's sakes. The credit union is Samsung sound bar system. Skip, it's a bar system. We should buy it just because it's a bar system. I don't know what it is. All right. Sound bar.
All right.
Like a big
All right, you got the sound bar, you got the canvas chocolates, glasses. You got your base there. You take it home, you plug it into your TV. This is a nice one, Samsung. And the cart.
This is a big
and
deal.
And the cart. Everything right there. 300, 310, 300 now 10, 300 now 10, but now 10, 300 now 10, 310, 325, 325, 335, 335, 350, 350, 360, 360, 375 now 400, 400 now 10, 410, 410 but now 10, 400 now 10 but now 10, 400 now 10 but now 10 but now 10, 410 but now 10, 410. Sold it $400 in the back.
Oh, yeah.
The number one.
Very good job. Number 62 says, good night. The Marriott Hotel and Convention Center, overnight stay at the Marriott. Breakfast for two at the Edgewater Grill. 18 holes of golf with the cart right here at Brown Deer. A certificate to Massage Heights down at River Landing. A certificate for manicure and pedicure at the Avita Salon in the IRL. 2 Marriott robes. And a bottle of wine, 600 bananas, it says right there.
So here's the deal. You buy it, your significant other gets the massage while you go golf, or you get the massage while your significant other gets the massage. This is a nice little package right here. 500, 525, 500, 525, 525 at now 25 a night stay and all. 500, 525, 525 at now 25 at now 25 at now 500, 525, 300, 325. Let's go. 325, 350, 350 now 50 but now 50 but now 325, 350, 350 now 50 but now 50 but now 50 now 50 but now 325, 350, 350 now 50 but now 50, 350, 350 now 50 but now we haven't even paid for the hotel yet. 325, 350, 350 now 50 but now 50 but now 350, 375 now 4, now 400 but now 4, 400 now 4 but now 4 but now 4 but now 4. Here we go. 375 now 4. Got it just in time. 400, 425, now 50, right back at you. 450, 425, 450, 450, 425, 450, now 50. I'm over here. 450, 450, but now 50, now 50, 450, 450, 475, now 500, now 5, now 5. He's serious. He wants to make his wife happy. 500, 500, 475, 500. Sold it $475 in the back to number 8. Number 8.
Fun at the old ballpark. Wow. Hey, Josh Hamburger, could you come up and help us with the Grand Gable?
8.
Tell us a little bit about it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my buddy Josh Hamburger. He's from the Iowa City Coralville Convention and Visitors Bureau, right down here on 1st Avenue. This is called the Grand Gable. Let's let Josh tell you about the Grand Gable package. Josh Hamburger.
All right, Grand Gable's an exciting ride. This is the 5th year we've done it. I don't need that. I know all about it. And it's become one of the most fun and big, most
prestigious,
one of the hardest cycling rides in the community. And so it's named after Dan Gable. It supports the Iowa Bicycle Coalition, the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. There's a lot of people in the back with the team that I ride on, Rad Guy, Team Spare Tire. The drunks in the back that bought all the baskets tonight. But yeah, anything you want to do, we'll set it up. This includes 2 gold admissions, which is I think $125 value a piece. Has a lot of old jerseys and hats and socks, if you know anybody that's into cycling. And whatever you want to do, if you want to have meet and greet with Coach Gable, we can set all that up. If you want to ride around and you don't want to actually do the cycling, you want to ride around with Coach Gable and just see the event, we can do that too. No big deal. So just let me know.
Thank you, Josh. All right.
Okay, right there. Let's do her. 300, 325, 325 at about 25, 300, 325, 300, 325 at about 25 at about 300, 325, 300, 325 at about 25 at about 300, 325, 325 at about 25 at about 25. We'll get a start at it. 200, 225, 225, 250, 250, 225, 250, 250 now 50, but now 225, 250, 250, but now 50, but now 225, 250, 250 now 50, but now 50, but now 225, 250, 250, but now 50, but now 250, 250. Sold at $225 to number 63. Number 63.
All right, bike enthusiasts, you bet. Ha-ha. All right, here we go. We're going back to class. Going back to class. This is the hardest classes I ever took in college. I just took the 101 stuff. Sailed right through, never took a harder one. Right, Howard? That's what we took, the 101 stuff. All right. Sushi 101 with Jess and Josh Schamberger, who was just up here. Jess and Josh are big area sushi fans. They have their own personalized chopsticks at Konomi. The basket has all the sushi essentials, including sake bomb. My wife knows sake bombs, unfortunately. The winning bidder and 3 friends will get a behind-the-scenes lesson in making sushi by Konomi owner Andy Dipp. After the lesson, Josh and Jess will treat a party of 4 to a sushi dinner and drinks down at Konomi, right? Think right down in the IRL. Nice night out, change of pace. That sounds like fun.
All right. Right there, 300, 325, 325, 300, 310, 300 now 10, but now 10, 310, 310 now 10. Dinner for 4, the back scene, drinks and everything. 400, 410, 400 now 10, but now 10, 400 now 10, 300, 310, 300, 310, 310, 25, now 35, 335, 335, now 50, 350, 350, but now 50, but now 50, 350, 350, now 50, but now 350, 360, 360, but now 60, 360, 360, but now 60, 360, now 350, 360, yeah, I need you. 360, 375, 375, 375, but now 75, 375, but now 75, 360, 375. Sold it $360.
Yeah, Paula, yeah. Woo-hoo. They're all trying to be your friends now.
I know, you're big.
All trying to be your friends now. All right. Say, we're gonna go on the river here. It says Walmart. Coralville is donated. River Adventure. Go on the River Adventure with this Sun Dolphin Valley 10-foot kayak. It's way in the corner down there. All right. High performance. You get a cooler and a flotation device, of course, and it looks like it's got all the gear to go with it. There's a great big nice kayak down there for you. It says a $350 value.
Right there on the kayak. 200, 225, 225, but now 25, but now 200, 225, 250, 250, now 50, but now 225, 250, 250, but now 50, but now 50, 250, 250, 275, 275, but now 75, but now 75, 260, I'll help you out, 250, 260, 260, but now 60, 260, but now 60, here we go, 250, now 60, 260, 275, 85, 285, now 3, now 10, 310, 310, now 10, but now 10, 310, 310, but now 10, but now 10, but now 10, 310, but now 10. Sold it $300 to number 9. Number 9 in the back.
All right. Darn right. All right. Basket number 66 out of 71. Make it shine. Where Laser Watt of Coralville, one for Dr. Laser Wash, thank you, Dr. Donnie Peterson on First Avenue, right down there. $750 in car washes. $750 in car washes. Wow.
75 $10 car washes.
That's right. That's at the Laser Wash down here on First Avenue, where I go all the time. Here we go, car washes.
Laser wash right there, 500, 5 and a quarter, 525, 525, but now 25, but now 500, 525, 525, but now 25, but now 25, but now 500, 525, 525, but now 25. We're buying $750 worth of car washes. 75 car washes. You can wash your car twice a week from now all year. 400, 425, 425, 450, 450, but now 50, but now 50, but now 425, 450, 450, now 50, but now 50. We're about half price. 425, 450, 450, now 50, but now 50, but now 425, 450, 450, but now 50, now 50, now 75, 475, 475, but now 75, but now 75, 475, now 500, now 500, now 5 and a quarter, 525, 550, 550, 550, but now 575. 575, but now 75, but now 75, but now 555, 75, 575, now 600, now 600, now 25, 625, 625, but now 25, but now 25. Sold it $600.
Yeah, baby.
To
Good
number
job.
57, number 57.
Thank you, sir.
57.
Excellent. All right, it says grounded in strength, signed and numbered. A Greg Bourdian limited edition print, 492 out of 780, framed in handmade reclaimed barn board. Beautiful, 23 by 27 from Larry and D. Marchette. Says $100 value is what's on here. I don't know if that's close. We'll see.
That's easily worth that. 100, 110, 110, 125, 125, but now 25, but 110, 125, 125, but now 25, 125, 135, 150, 150, 160, 160, 175, 175, 85, 185 now 2, 200 now 2, but now 2, but now 2, but now 200, 200 now 2, but now 2. Here we go. 185 now 2, but now 2. Sold at $185 to number 10.
Thank you,
Number
thank
10.
you, thank you. All right, a patriotic party. 808 on 5th, the big buildings down on 5th Street, Blaine Thomas and Randy Miller. A beverage tub and flatware, a table runner, some plates, and sparkling ice drinks. A picnic starter deal.
Picnic starter right there. $50 now 5, 55, but now 5, but now 55 now 60, $60 now 60, but now 60, $60 now 60, 60 now 5, 65 now 70, $70 but now 70, $70 now 70, but now 70 now 5, 75 but now 75 now 80, $80 now 5, 85 now 90, $90 now 90 now 5, 95 and 100, $100 now 100, but now 95 and 100. Here we go, 95 and 100. Sold at $95.
There you go.
Right in the front, number 10.
We're gonna have a
Number
little
10.
Start up a nice little picnic. Spring fashion from Dwell Homes Furnishings. Get this, I'm supposed to know this, but I don't. A Magnolia home, it says Chip and Joanna pillow and throw.
This is the HGTV. This is the Fixer Upper show.
$100 gift certificate and a large storage bag from Dwell Home Furnishings in the River Landing.
Magnolia Homes right
Chip
there.
and Joanna pillow and throw.
Right there, 300, 310, 300 now 10, now 10, 300 now 10. About a $440 value. We're at 200, 210. We'll start her at half. 210, 220, 220, but now 20, but now 20, 210, 20 now 30, 230, 230, but now 30, 230, but now 30, but now 30, but now 220, 230, 230, but now 30, now 30, but now 230, 230, but now 30, but now 30, but now 220, 230. Here we go. 220 and 30, but now 30. Sold at $220 to number 44. Number 44.
All right.
Now back to Keith. Keith got it, Deb.
Les, I thought you were going to be in on that one. Next time, next year, if that comes around, I look for Les. Grilled to perfection. Hy-Vee chefs, Brandon and Bo, they're out there in the deli every day, by the way. The chefs come to your home and prepare a meal for 8 people. 8 strips of ribeyes, 2 sides, 8 people. We've had this a couple times. It's a really fun deal. You bid on this, you get the Hy-Vee guys come right to your house. They bring the barbecue with them. It's a fun time. That's for up to
8.
8 people.
So you get your meat, you get your sides, you get everything. They come there, they cook it. All you have to do is invite 8 or 6 people or however many you need to invite to fill it out. Right there, $1,000. 500, 525, let's go. 500, 525, 550, 550, but now 50, but now 525, 550, 550, but now 50, but now 50, 525, 550, 550. The value's $1,200, folks. We're less than half. 525, 550, 550, but now 50, but now 50, but now 525. Feeds 8 people. 525, 550, 550, but now 50, but now 50, but now 525, 550, 550, but now 50, 550, 575. Now 600, now 600, 600, 6 1/4, 625, 625, but now 625, 650, 650, but now 675, 675, but now 75, but now 75, 675, 675, but now 75, but now 75. 8 people, folks. That is a lot of food. We're well under $100 a person. 675, 650, 675, 675, but now 75, but now 75, but now 675. Here we go. 675, now 700, now 1/4, 725, 725, 725, but now 25, but now 25, but now 25, 725. Sold at $700 to number 53. Number 53.
Excellent.
The mayor.
You'll have a good time.
Yep.
If you can find that many friends, the mayor says. Burfest. Burfest. Oh, yeah, my old friend Burfest. 2 VIP tickets. That means you get in an hour before the general riffraff, general public. 227 VIP glasses. 2017. Yeah, that's just regular tasting glasses. And Iowa beers from the breweries and featured at Burfest. A big package down here, right here. And the tickets are for the 2018, by the way.
For 2018, yes. For 2, correct?
Yes.
So you're getting 2 of the VIP tickets right there. 200, 225, 200, 225, 225, but now 25, but now 25, but now 200, 225, 225, but now 25, 200, 225, 225, but now 25, but now 25. Folks, these go fast. When they go on to sell, these go fast. 200, 210, 210, 200, 210. I got 200, 210. We're going. 210, but now 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now 210, 220, 220, now 30, 230, but now 30, 230, now 40, 240, 240, now 40, now 50, 250, 250, but now 50, but now 250, 250, now 60, 260, but now 70, 270, 270, but now 70, but now 70, 270, 260, now 70, now 80, 280, 290, 290, now 300, 300, now 3, but now 3, but now 300, 300, we're down front 300. Sold at $290 to number 10.
Oh,
number
you betcha.
10.
All right, let's see how far these folks have been in life. Ladies and gentlemen, I have in my hand the last card. Karnak the Magnificent. Nobody ever. Let's hear it one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, I have in my hand the last card. Paula, will you come up and help us out with the last card? Wow, we're going to add up some numbers. I don't know if they were going to give us an estimate or not. We'll see what happens. Now Paula's going the other way. Has to get her beer. There you go. That's our staff. Has to get her beer. Please announce this, please. Got a big event coming up for 4th of July. This is Paula Bakey.
First of all, thank you everyone so much for supporting this event, and we really can't thank you enough. As many of you already know by now, Coralville 4thFest, as big as it's become, is put on by the support of everyone here around the community. That we have to do these fundraisers to help pay for your free concert, for the parade, the fireworks. So what we're auctioning off now, for those of you who don't already know, you've been on this basket. You can be the first person to officially announce who the band is, and also get a meet and greet with the band on July 3rd at S.T. Morrison Park. And because it's also first time, because it's also a drive-in theme, I had to go get my favorite drive-in stacks to go with it. Usually it's just the band announcement. So if that doesn't take it, how about some good old-fashioned theater candy? So it's also
All right, let's have a bid. You get the bid on this package. You announce the band and come up and get this package, and we've got a certificate here for you.
All right, last item on the agenda for tonight, 200, 210, 200 now 10, 200 now 10, but now 10, but now 10, but now 10, 210, 220, 220, but now 20, 220 now 30, 230 now 40, 240, but now 40 now 40, but now 240, 240 now 50, 250 now 60, 260, but now 60, 250 now 60 now 70, 270, 207, but now 70, 270 now 80, 280, but now 80, but now 90, 290, but now 90, 290 now 3, 300 now 3, but now 3, but now 300, 300, 310, 310, but now 10, but now 10, 310 now 10, but now 10, but now 310, 300 now 10.
Go pay the lady down there.
310, 320, 320, 320, but now 20, I think I would. 320, but now 20, but now 20, but now 20, but now 320. 320. Sold at $310 in the front.
All right.
What's your number? Number 61, number 61.
All right, if you
Come on up
purchase
here.
something tonight or...
Hold on, Rex, hold on. You want...
We're gonna open this up and announce the band. All right. You get to unwrap.
I'll hold that till you get on there.
I hold that. I put a lot of tape on there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, everyone. Tax surprise.
Yep.
Tommy James and the Shonda.
Ah, good job. Yep. No, I don't want it, but I'll take it off your hand.
So this is our physical certificate.
That it now? All right, that's all we have. If you bought something or you would like to help us out, right over here in the corner. Thank you so much. Good night.